today we're watching Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 19, called Hinokami. I know I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, let me just hear it a couple times and we might get there. But that is my first take with that.
I think that was your first take because I said the word to you before I let you read it, and I think you copied me, which is a bad idea.
When it comes to pronunciation, I will never copy Adam, but I'm glad that you think so.
I mean, going back to the last episode, our boys are in trouble because their swords are snapping left, right, and center. And I'm a little confused because Gyu comes in, slicing and dicing, swords fine. And the other two boys are having trouble keeping their swords in one piece.
I'm wondering if Father is dead. Also,
that's a fair point.
He went Transformers mode.
Yeah.
That was wild.
I'm still a little uncertain as to who is one of the 12. Like, was it Father, or is it what, do we know his name?
No.
The guy who's playing Cat in the
Starts with an
Cradle?
R, I think.
Yeah,
he's powerful.
Yeah.
That slice and dice spider web, you know what, but his hands can't come apart, so that seems like a flaw to me.
But nobody can get close. He's OP.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling patriotic today. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay. Oh yeah, and Zenitsu with the butterfly Hashira
is now gonna have a new love interest. He's not gonna be able to decide between her and Nezuko.
Maybe she's too old for him though.
I think he's more of like an equal opportunist.
Just the gender in general is what attracts our man Zenitsu. People have also been telling me that it's not his grandpa.
I read that as well. Could have fooled me.
How are we supposed to know? But thank you for clarifying that. Apparently they just call old people that. Ooh. Okay. I mean, let's just dive in here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this battle may take up the rest of the season.
The action is spicy, keeping us on our toes, keeping us excited. I'm shocked every episode, so I'm sure this one will be no different. So let's see. Season 1, Episode 19 of Demon Slayer is coming right now.
Bad news.
That's wild. That is a thread of spiderweb.
I actually think, factually, spiders' webs for tensile strength is quite high.
It actually is. The strength by surface area.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he did die!
He can't be one of the 12.
It's the kid.
Yeah, I agree.
His blade is blue.
Yeah. Listen, Rook.
Oh, not bubbles, stars. Oh, you don't want that.
That response kind of reminds me of Suki.
Oh ho ho! Dude, I was saying that last time.
Yeah, we were right.
Oh dang.
He did, he didn't even say-
And he didn't even notice. He was so busy.
That's awesome.
程度もわからないやつは戦いに関わるな。
It's very nice.
It's for his own good.
声小さいし早いんだよ歩くの。待てっつってんだろ。縄ほどけこら。おいおい。
Add a commish for the episode.
I mean, it's fair. He would do some serious damage.
Yeah, he's in no shape to fight.
Neither is he.
No, he might be in worse shape.
I think she'll take care of him.
I do too.
もしもーし、大丈夫ですか？
じいちゃん、
誰がじいちゃんですか？
今じいちゃんが出てきて諦めるなって。
ああ、それは走馬灯ですね。一説によると、死の直前に人が走馬灯を見る理由は、今までの経験や記憶の中から迫り来る死を回避する方法を探しているんだそうですよ。まあ、私は経験したことないのでわかりませんけどね。うまく呼吸で毒の巡りを遅らせましたね。それができていなければとっくに雲にされているところでした。今解毒剤を打ちますね。
He probably hates needles.
下ろせるか。
慎重にやれ。
Oh, whole gang.
大丈夫だ。みんな生きてる。
Okay, he's gonna make it. Positive, positive.
Excellent work with this deep breathing.
Time to let Nezuko out.
刀が折れた。信じられない。この子の操る糸はさっき切れなかった鬼の体よりもなお硬いのか。すみません、鱗滝さん、鋼塚さん。俺が未熟なせいで刀が折れてしまった。いや、今はそんな場合じゃない。考えろ、考えろ。糸が切れないなら間合いの内側に入れば。無理だ。生きているように動く糸の攻撃を抜けていけない。そもそも殺さない程度にと加減されているのに、これだけ追い詰められているんだ。どう？まださっきの言葉を取り消す気にならないのか？
That really irked him.
Yeah.
わかった。ならズタズタになりな。避けきれない。
Nezuko!
ネズコ！
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, she got out of that box fast.
She did.
兄ちゃんをかばってごめんな。
背負っている箱から
She'll be okay.
Yeah.
気配が鬼だわ。
That's gonna throw them for a real loop.
Whoa. She needs a drink.
She's gonna feed on him. Oh, what was Demon to deal with?
結局お前たちは自分の役割もこなせなかった。いつもどんな時も。
Whoa!
The psychology of that is just fascinating.
This is a lot. Where do we begin?
I don't.
Okay, so it seems like they are not real family. Rui. What order were the letters in?
RUI.
Rui.
But he didn't he.
Is this Kazuki?
That's my assumption at this point.
And it sounds like he's just been searching for a family bond, and so he created them as family.
But didn't she say, I'm your older sister?
Yeah, but he just said none of you fulfilled the roles you were given. So it sounds like he has been searching for a true familial bond. Somehow coerced these other demons to play a part for him.
Yeah.
And he thought that it was good. That is why he got so mad when Tanjiro said it was like a counterfeit bond. And then he saw the real thing, and now he's just thrown for a loop. That's what I'm understanding, at least.
No, I think that's accurate. It's interesting that he created like siblings, parents, like how, and it's interesting to me that he's one of the 12, but he feels like he's lacking that piece. Like it seems like a weird makeup for one of the strongest demons in the world to have that like craving for family.
But also his eye doesn't have that thing. Maybe we didn't look at it close enough, but maybe I kept looking at it.
Maybe it's in the other eye. Because we haven't seen that one, right? We've only seen the one.
Oh yeah, I guess one of them's kind of covered with his hair.
I wonder if it's not like something you want people to know.
And how did he get them to all look like him?
I mean, as per usual, we're left with more questions than answers. But I think your reasoning so far was sound.
But these Nezuko and the sister are gonna be fine. They can't die because they weren't killed by a Nishirin blade.
Yeah.
But Nezuko's gonna have a hard time healing because she hasn't been feeding.
Correct. But I think, I'm just gonna throw this out there, I don't know. I think Tanjiro's gonna let her have some blood or something. Like he's gonna cut himself or something and let her have a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this is...
待って、ちゃんと私は姉さんだったでしょ。挽回させてよ。
だったら今山の中をちょろちょろする奴らを殺してこい。そうしたらさっきのことも許してやる。
I guess she's not dead either.
分かった。殺してくるわ。
I'll just pick my head
We'll
around.
touch that later.
坊や、話をしよう。出ておいで。
No.
坊や、話。僕はね、感動したんだよ。君たちの絆を見て体が震えた。この感動を表す言葉はきっとこの世にないと思う。でも君たちは僕に殺されるしかない。悲しいよね、そんなことになったら。でも一つだけ、それを回避する方法が一つだけある。君のその妹。君の妹を僕に
He's not gonna do it.
No.
おとなしく渡せば命だけは助けてあげる。
Not a chance.
何を言ってるのかわからない。君の妹には僕の妹になってもらう。今日から。
No.
そんなことを承知するはずないだろう。それに禰豆子はものじゃない。自分の思いも意志もあるんだ。お前の妹になんてなりはしない。大丈夫だよ。心配いらない。絆をつなぐから。僕の方が強いんだ。恐怖の絆だよ。逆らうとどうなるかちゃんと教える。ふざけるのも大
Never
概に
created a
し
bond
ろ。
like that out of
恐
terror.
怖でがんじがらめに縛り付けることを家族の絆とは言わない。その根本的な心得違いを正さなければお前の欲しいものは手に入らないぞ。うっとうしい。大声出さないでくれる。合わないね君とは。禰豆子をお前なんかに渡さない。いいよ別に。 殺してく
Yeah,
れ
he's like, I gave you the chance to escape. Now I'll just kill you.
威勢がいいな。できるならやってごらん。
Here comes the reveal.
十二気づきである僕に勝てるな。
Lower 5. We knew it was him.
家族。父には父の役割があり、母には母の役割がある。親は子を守り、兄や姉は下の兄弟を守る。何があっても命をかけて。僕はね、自分の役割を理解してないやつは生きている必要がないと思っている。お前はどうだ？お前の役割は何だ？お前は僕に妹を渡して消える役だ。それができないなら死ぬしかないよ。勝てないからね。加減の子。やっぱりこの強さ。この子が本物の十二気づき。糸は簡単に切れない。どうする？折れた刀身であの子の首が糸より硬い場合。嫌な目つきだね。メラメラと愚かだな。もしかして僕に勝つつもりなのかな。レッツゴー。さあ、もう取ったよ。自分の役割を自覚した？逆らわなければ命は助けてやるって言ってるのに。
I didn't even feel that. Whoa.
ネズコがいない。
Run.
うるさいよ。このくらいで死にはしないだろ。鬼なんだから。でもやっぱりきちんと教えないとダメだね。しばらくは出血させよう。それでも従順にならないようなら日の出までこのままにして少し炙る。
This guy.
He's awful. Oh dear. Whoa. No, no.
This guy's ridiculously strong.
まさかとは思うけど、僕に近づきさえすれば首が切れるとか思ってない？いいよ。ほら、やってごらん。
That's some serious cockiness.
Whoa.
刃が通らない。ね、
You.
だから言っただろ。君は僕にかなわない。
The number of demon slayers I've seen skip like stones across the grounds is increasing at a rapid pace.
糸すら切れない君に首を切るなんて到底無理だよ。
No, don't do it.
強い。今まであった鬼とは比べ物にならない強さだ。
I mean, he doesn't have a chance.
十二気づき。鬼物児の血の濃い鬼の力なのか。
She's gonna slice herself open.
I'm overwhelmed.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, at what point do you admit defeat? Like, at what point do you leave Nezuko there and you go and look for reinforcements to come back? Like,
He doesn't.
can't.
I don't think he knows that there's anybody there though.
Oh, I mean, he knows that the other ones are around.
Who?
crap, Inosuke.
Inosuke?
Yeah, and Zenitsu.
He doesn't know where Zenitsu is.
No, I know, but like at some point you've got to retreat and regroup and come back. Like he had a clean shot at the neck and he can't even do anything. Like,
but his sister's there.
I mean, I get that, but if he
if he leaves, who's to say that the guy's not going to take her and just disappear?
I mean, maybe. But if he dies, then she's in trouble for sure.
This is wild.
Like he can't even scratch him.
This guy isn't. He's like, you know what? I don't even need to use my spider threads. I'll just kick you a lot.
And while you do it, make sure you're quiet about it, because the noise bothers me.
Like the other guy, the Suzumi demon, I know he had like fallen from grace and wasn't a part of the Kazuki anymore. But like, I felt like he was way more straightforward than this.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, what do you even do? Do the Hashira have a special...
Well, my question is, like, can the Hashira, do they level up the same way? Can his sword go through his neck?
Yeah.
Like, he's clearly stronger. His sword is more durable. I don't know what the mechanism there is, but...
This is wild.
He is outclassed, for sure.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
うるさいよ。少し黙っていろ。お前の兄はもう僕だぞ。いつまでもわめき立てるな。落ち着け。
You've got a stump of a weapon in your hand, my man.
She's playing possum.
Sleeping is how she gets her strength. This is Nezuko's time to shine. I appreciate his resilience.
Yeah.
Cons and flux. Whoa.
He's calm and collected.
Uh-huh. What is that, a water dragon?
糸の強度はこれが限界だと思ってるの？血気術、国士路。
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Come on, Nezuko.
I think it's gonna be Gyu.
Oh, that's
A
cool.
mosaic of his life.
I was
That
holding
was
my breath.
intense.
Oh. His dad?
He's got the
The
same birth scar.
The same earrings.
日の神様になりきるんだ。
Hinokami.
Do you think his dad was a demon slayer?
Yes, definitely. Use those dance moves.
息
そう正しい呼吸ができるようになれば
It's a beautiful sentiment.
せず継承していってくれ約束なんだ
Ooh, you think his sword's gonna change color? No way he takes him on
水の
himself.
呼吸からヒノカミ神楽の呼吸に無理やり切り替えた跳ね返りが来る。そうしたら俺はしばらく動けなくなるだろう。今ここで倒すんだ。たとえ相打ちになったとしても。
今のレストならできる頑張って
Oh my gosh. She has blood demon art? Oh.
糸が焼き切れた。俺と禰豆子の絆は誰にも。
He's gotta get the blood.
Oh my gosh.
That might be my favorite episode of anime I've ever watched. Like, normally, I have a lot of things to say when I watch, but that was just so well done. I just didn't want to stop watching.
I'm gonna get ahead of this. We are for sure gonna get nailed for audio copyright, video copyright. Every single one that exists, we are getting nailed for it because we could not stop. There was no good stopping point this whole episode because it was just too good.
It had everything. And I
almost cried. I got tears in my eyes. Did I think I was gonna get tears in my eyes watching Demon Slayer? Never.
I have a headache because I think I stopped breathing.
Adam is oxygen deprived, and I, of course, am crying.
It was so, like, everything about that episode was beautiful. The music was incredible.
Oh.
The sentiment of the family, of the brother-sister bond, of overcoming impossible odds, like, of him being willing to sacrifice himself at the end for Nezuko. I know I stuttered over that word. I don't even know what to say right now. I think I'm speechless.
And I love that the whole family kind of became intertwined in that episode, especially like for his final attack, because it just highlighted the difference of Nezuko and Tanjiro and how fortunate they were to have a solid, loving family, and put that in contrast with Rui, who just was trying to manufacture it by force.
Yeah.
And that contrast was like unreal. You asked, do I think his dad was a demon slayer? Yes, because remember when we originally met Kabusuji Muzan? He was like, oh, those earrings.
Oh, good call.
Yes. So now we just have to figure out why he was so weak, and like
Maybe
they
he
were
took
trying to make him look very skeletal, I think.
Gaunt.
Gaunt, great. So I'm curious about that. But like the desperation and hopelessness that I felt when the blood demon art cage was closing in on him.
Incredible.
Switched to like tears and just like it was that whole story of that.
Yeah, and I love how even Nezuko, like as a demon, held on to those memories in trouble. Like normally you only see that from demons when they're dying, and she was still able to connect with that part of her family, which I thought was really cool. And not to mention, let's talk about both of them like hitting the next level. So she's got blood demon abilities.
Nezuko has not eaten anything.
So there's something.
And she has blood demon art.
So there's something interesting and different about her. Well, I'm going to go ahead on a limb and say it's her bond with Tanjiro. Tanjiro now has like a whole second form. He's got water and fire, which I wonder how many other demon slayers like have multiple arts.
Elements.
I don't know what you call them. Yeah, but he just found this and connected with his dad at the same time. So if he, I think he survives, but like, does this move him onto another level? Like, is this what Gyu goes through? Like, is this part of moving up in the ranks of like understanding the different type? We've said it before. We speculated, and now it is becoming more certain to me. Tanjiro is a generational talent. I would agree with that. And I think, I'm usually a pretty calm consumer of media, I would say, but that episode was intense. Adam's saying that he wasn't calm watching it, but the only difference probably watching him watch this one versus any other episode is like maybe his eyes got a little bigger. And meanwhile I'm like but it's I don't know, I love Haikyuu in the story and everything, and I've thoroughly enjoyed watching that anime, but this was it just hit different. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my gosh. Even when like he hit that 10th form, okay. What was that called? He had a special word for when the water dragon came. I know you'll remind me. That water dragon in and of itself, I was like, oh man, okay. And then combining with the Hinokami, is that what it's called? Hinokami dance moves to bring the fire. Oh my gosh. And then like Nezuko tapping into her blood demon art, her exploding blood combined with the Hinokami water fire dragon, and just like the power boost basically that it got, and then his sword grew. I don't like that I said grew. I don't like that you said sword.
Okay, let's cut that.
No, you cut it.
And then his blade grew back and it's red now.
I don't think it grew back.
It grew back. I
think that was just like the animated. Like I think he was still hacking at him with the stub.
Okay.
Incredible is the only word that comes to mind.
That was outstanding. 10 out of 10.
Outstanding.
I was almost brought to tears. We said we were speechless, but here we are. We just had a running dialogue.
You know, Sake is going to be so pissed that Tanjiro beat one of the 12 and he got wrapped up with a rope. He's going to be absolutely livid.
And also, this has got to level Tanjiro up.
100%.
Like, he is not level 1 anymore. Like, if you beat a Kazuki, like, you for sure have got to level up. So he has ranked up for sure.
I wonder if people are going to believe him.
I'm overwhelmed in the best way.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Oh my gosh. You guys were excited for episode 17. Tell me how excited you were for us to get to this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild.
Because I am much more excited about this one than I was any other one so far. I really, really hope that we're able to watch this and that like we didn't keep it running too long. I'm gonna have anxiety about this until I go to post it. Anything else you want to throw in?
No.
10 out of 10.
Amazing.
Let us know your thoughts. I know you guys are gonna have a lot to say about this one, so hit us up. It'll be hard to top this. So I'm gonna keep my expectations moving forward low because this was like the pinnacle. But yes, be sure to comment below. As always, I'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned because like we obviously have to see what happens now, okay? Bye you guys.